actually keep a journal of all of my makes. It's the second one I've gone through. It's quite beaten up, as you can see. It's super thick. I've been adding my sewing and knitting and crochet makes to this journal since January 2024. Usually I add a swatch of the yarn or the fabric that I used for the project. Sometimes I add a sketch. If I'm knitting color work, I also sometimes add a little grid of the pattern, especially if I made it up myself. And this is just a way for me to keep track of everything I make. I started doing this because even before I made content for my own social media page, I already made sewing content for other brands. So I would oftentimes be making things and then not be able to talk about them or post them or share them with anyone until like months, sometimes a year later. By that point, I often would have forgotten what the name of the fabric was, or if I had any notes on the fit, or if I had any notes on whatever, on the pattern or the fabric or anything like that. It's also really useful if you use a pattern more than once, which I'm sure most of us do, because you'll notice things with a pattern, and by the time you get back to using it again, you might have forgotten what exactly you changed or how the pattern fit or how you liked working with the instructions or whatever it may be. It's useful to have a place where you wrote that down, and then you can go back and kind of remind yourself, notes you may have wanted to take from that time. I also sometimes just like to look through everything, and it kind of gives me the sense of accomplishment of like how many things I've created in a year or a month or whatever. It's just kind of cool to look back on these projects.